Speaking of Switch, isn't Kotaku getting sued by Nintendo for like the how to get Dread early?
I have no idea. Where do you hear about this?
I literally posted it in the.
Okay, finally you got a reversal. Okay, that's you did. No, you didn't post it.
Yeah, I did. And shared.
You posted something else.
Metroid Dead Devs from Mercury's. Oh fuck, yeah, no, I did post something else.
That's right. Okay, I read everything.
Okay, no, but Kotaku's like they got like sued and had to take down an article because they were like posting like how to like get Dread early, you know, like put your like region into something else, and Nintendo got really pissed because they consider it piracy.
How is it considered piracy if like you literally do you have to buy a copy of the game? Do you have to buy a copy of the game?
Yeah.
So how is it pirate? I mean, the thing is, like, Nintendo got a streamer banned because they started playing Pokemon. I mean, do you know Worcester?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Worcester got banned temporarily because he started playing Pokemon, I think Sword and Shield, when it came out in Australia, which is like 12 hours before everyone else. He's Australian. Yeah. So, like, he didn't get the game early. He just played it when it came out, and they're like, oh, he got it early. Oh, shit. And then they had to, like, they're just bad about release date stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's Nintendo. I mean, like, the thing is, like, Kotaku is probably, like, they're kind of poking the bear in this regard. Like,
but it just goes back to how Neanderthalic fucking Nintendo is with all this shit. Like, it is just so... They're just so detached from any sort of reality with the internet.
I guess, but at the same time, like, I know Gawker doesn't exist anymore, but considering Kotaku used to be a Gawker property, they should probably understand not to get sued. Like, that was, like, the whole thing with Hulk Hogan. That's the reason why Gawker is no longer a thing. So, you gotta be careful when it comes to a litigious company like Nintendo.
Well, what's so funny is this actually tangentially ties into the game we played, how all these news outlets say, like, Metroid Dead is, like, this is, like, the new hard. This is the Dark Souls of the Switch. Like, I just feel like we already got, you know, a hater for talking about game journalists, but game journalists in general seem to suck at games.
They really do. And I don't know, I just back on the earlier point, I feel like game journals will also write about literally anything because I've gotten so many shit articles published. Now, I don't write them, but I'm just like, I email Kotaku and I'm like, hey, I got this tip. And they're like, oh, okay.
Wait, are you really? That's a thing that you've done?
Yeah, if you just email like Kotaku, really any of these places, like they accept tips. I think it's tips at Kotaku.com. And then like, yeah, they'll email you back if it's good.
Can I be like, Jeff Bezos took a shit on my chest?
If you have proof, they would love to write about that. That would be like that would make their day. I mean, you might get killed by the Bezos Illuminati, but
this is true.
I mean, honestly, I would love to hear about it if you actually got shat on by Jeff Bezos.
I would like if Jeff Bezos came up to you. Would you? He's like, I like you're like literally like walking like downtown Chicago. He's like, I have $100,000 in my hand right now. I want you to lay on the ground. I'm gonna shit on your chest. Would you do it?
I mean, that's the easiest decision of your life because like it's $100,000 for like very minor inconvenience. Would you do it for free? That's the question.
That's a pretty major.
It's really not.
Though.
It's really
to
not.
be in the middle of like downtown Chicago with like hundreds of people around you.
It's $100,000.
Yeah, I would do it too.
Yeah,
I think
and it's also Jeff Bezos. Like like
the spectacle alone. Like I think people would do it for free.
That's
like,
the thing. That's what I was gonna ask. Would you do it for free? In this scenario, you're not in public. You're just mute. It's just like a situation. You're in a room with Jeff Bezos, and he's like, "Hey, let me shit on your chest." You could tell people about it. You're allowed to tell people about it.
But like, would people believe me?
You're allowed to tell, and I don't know. Because the thing, if you had proof that Jeff Bezos shat on your chest, then like that's an easy no. Like, of course you're doing it because it doesn't matter if you don't get paid money.
I just like pocket the steaming turd to get it like
DNA
tested.
DNA'd. But who wants a mini Bezos? Like Bezos, like if Bezos
it's not
grew
about
up now,
that. Just to prove it, I think people would want like I bet you could literally sell Jeff Bezos shit and someone like that would be worth money. Like actually,
I mean the thing is like if people really wanted billionaire shits, people would be selling like because there's all of these like maids and stuff like that. Like these people hire like there's people surrounding them in a manner that
what do they shit in a cup? They flush it. What the fuck? Like
you don't know these things. You don't know how billionaires live. They might just have a shitting room
they just have like a slave with like their like two slaves with like their hands open. They shit like that. Like thank you, Mr. Bezos, for this gift.
It's like a blood boy, you know?
Oh, a shit boy.